corn is always spicy.
Turn me up, Dalton.
Scooch.
One time for Takeoff.
Drop top.
Yo.
Whip top.
Yo.
Me and Khalil
Yeah.
say this is one of his greatest verses.
You get the bag and fumble it.
He
I get
bodied
the
this.
bag and flip it and tumble it. Straight off the lot, 300 cash.
This
and
is
the
a really
car came
good
with
song.
a blunt in it.
Hey.
Lil' mama
Yeah.
a thot, and she got ass, and she gon' fuck up a bag. Pull up to the spot, living too fast, dropping the stash. In Italy, got too foreign hoes, they DM me. Draw at the top when it's cold, but you feel the heat. Be real with me, keep it 100. Just be real with me. Eat it up like it's a feast. They say the dope on fleek.
Percocet pill on me. Ice on my neck, baby, chill with me. Them niggas that fucked in the back don't say
Yeah.
nothing, them niggas a kill for me. Back as I can in my sleep, on fleek. 100K spent on that patty for lead. Bitch, I'm a dog in my tree. Hop out the frog and leave. I put them bricks in the fender. My bitch, she walk around like she Chris Jenner. I used to break in the Emma. They take off running like the game of
this
Temple.
nigga
And
body
simple, I
is
play with a mantle. Mama say she saw me on Jimmy Kimmel. Canada, cause I'm a money symbol. Walking with
Greatest
the
ad lib of all time.
Fuck on that bit, then I tip her.
Next to Jeezy's,
A nickel
yeah.
for me to take pictures. Not from LA, but I clip her. Double my cup or a triple. Box on my body, no biblical. I'm not your average or typical. Look at my wrist and it's critical. Hold it up, dropping the temperature. I get that bag on the regular. I got a bag on my cellular. Back in the bag of them vegetables. Bag of them cookies, it's medical. Cocaine, codeine, etc. Cocaine and lean is federal. I take off landing on Nebula. As an that's when the M's on my schedule.
Yeah.
Bag and fumble it. I get the bag
Hey,
and flip it and tumble it.
very enjoyable verse from a very good rapper, man. I really like that verse.
Yeah.
It's exciting. Man, it's with a heavy heart, bro. I want to give our condolences to the family of Takeoff. Obviously, the Migos were a huge part of our, what's the word? Rearing, I guess. I don't know. Like, growing up.
I mean,
We were grown, but, like, they were a pivotal part of that transition.
yeah, no, they were probably the transition.
Yeah, like, no shit. Like, I
yeah.
started buying, like, Hawaiian silky
And
shirts
then
and shit.
They had the Migos basically had a lot of clones after that.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
that was the way that they, like,
But
very unique. And then, like, the way.
Takeoff was a pivotal part of that sound, though. Like,
Yes. Yep. The voice.
all that.
The way he wrote
rap,
the beat. Yeah.
all that shit. His pockets he would find on these songs.
We just talked about the album.
Yeah, we
so
just which is kind of eerie.
This week was rough.
It was a rough week, man. Because I was just starting to think about, like, you know, Brandon performing at UNT and the Migos come out right before they dropped Culture.
Yep.
There was an album.
Amazing album.
They put out, and there was a song they premiered a single. I can't remember the name of it though, but I was there for that. And it was only on stage for like 15 minutes. You know, they wasn't giving niggas like a full show.
No, they did a flash performance.
Yeah, but you know, they came and got the bag. You know what I'm
Yeah, of
saying?
course, yeah.
Man, and this chick always tells me that I look like him. Like, literally, maybe like 2 weeks ago in my DM, she was like, "You really look like him." I'm like, "Bro, no, I don't." You know what I'm saying? But shit, I wear it with a badge of honor. You know what I'm saying? That shit was hard. It was rough. The stories coming out. I don't want to speculate. I mean, because again, we, you know, it was an impactful thing that happened, though. I'll tell you that much. Like, it's something that's been on my mind since it happened. Cool, chill guy, man. His name never no bullshit. Never got mixed up with nothing. Niggas just wanted to rap, bro.
He was the quiet one of the three.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I mean, I was just watching their like interview run they went on, you know, promoting the album Only Built for Infinity Links. They were on the sneaker show with Joe LaPuma. They went to Drink Champs. They went to the Big Facts podcast down there in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I just remember that hearing, or I don't even remember where I heard it, but when they put out Culture 3, and they did the flip, the Papa was a Rolling Stone. Now I got Rolling Stone.
Oh, yeah.
What is that? The Motown joint, the Temptations record. Papa was a Rolling Stone, and I remember hearing like Hove personally reached out to Takeoff to tell him like, yo, you did that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I know based off the interviews he, and things that are coming out, he got Quavo, he was like, bro, we should rap. Like, this is what I want to do. Like, he was saying, I knew I wanted to be a rapper since I was a kid type shit. Like, that was the dream. That was the goal. And they willed their way to the success that they've gotten to. And just a rough situation, man. Like, I was speaking to Khalil about it last night, about a conversation me and Ryan would have frequently about, how we don't like going out anymore because of the target, basically. Like, we're black, anything can happen, like, type situation when you just want to go out and have fun and enjoy each other. You know what I'm saying? And Khalil reminded me, like, how easy back in the day it could have been for that to be us because, like I said about Khalil's temperament, like how, and I would be the one in the cut, like, yo, what's going on? But it's hard, bro. That's difficult. Like, obviously, like, artists that have, like, lost their lives due to, like, obviously, gun violence or whatever the case may be, it really does start to, like, kind of take a toll on you. Be like, yo, like, what are we going to, not, and that's not to, like, separate, people die in general. Like, you don't have to be famous for somebody to have a bad night. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll happen to anybody, but obviously the media is going to push this. People on Twitter are going to push this, so we see it so much, like, versus someone that you went to high school with passing, being murdered or whatever the case may be. Like, we're going to see these rappers every time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I just got a lot of thoughts on that shit. I mean, how do you feel?
I mean, at first I was like, is this one of those DMX situations where he's not, like, it's not true yet? And then I saw that it was TMZ that leaked the story, and I was like, these fucking guys are fucking, because I know the news is the news, right? But, like,
they're above and beyond.
They take it a step further. They will literally, they knew Kobe was dead before his wife knew.
Yeah.
And they released the video. She had to find out that way.
Let me, while we're on the matter, though.
Yeah.
As much as, like, there's people to blame about shit like this, right?
Yes.
TMZ is the ultimate proprietor of blame, though. Because, did I use that word right?
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
They own it, yeah.
Yes. All right, bet. Because you get people are at this party or whatever where Quavo and Takeoff were at, right? People are recording the altercation. People recorded the shots. Whoop-de-whoop. Now, if I'm TMZ, which I never would want to be, but I know I got people on location type shit. Like, I can have somebody, yo, we'll offer you throwing prices out that people don't make in 2 weeks. So, like, yeah, I'm finna give you this footage, like, I need that money. And that cycle is very detrimental. I mean, like you said, Kobe's wife had to file a fucking, they went to court over that shit. And she won. And it was a fucking police officer who recorded the footage. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
They released it to her.
So it's like, there's no limit to what people will do for money. But TMZ not having the wherewithal to be like, yo, this is some sensitive shit. Yeah. Maybe we can, even if you do get the let's take footage out of the equation. How many times, and let me knock on wood, has TMZ pronounced Rick Ross dead or Lil Wayne dead? More than once, for sure. When sure they were in the hospital, probably fighting for their lives or whatever the case may be, y'all pronounce these people are dead. This is how we're finding out, the public, which unsuspecting public, like, we wouldn't know anything. That if we're not inside the camp, we don't know anything. You know what I'm saying? The families, the fans, whoever. Like, TMZ, there has to be some type of limitation to their power. Like, it can't always end up TMZ is the reason why we know this rapper's passed or this ball player passed. Like
they shouldn't be allowed to release that video. Literally shows a murder. Like, and I didn't watch it because I don't want to see that.
Right,
but like,
of course.
But like they literally releasing videos of people, and then it gets worse in my mind because people that were there also were recording without even trying to help.
Yeah.
As always, and then they release their own videos of different. So people are just releasing different angles of this murder, like, and it's like, and that's where all these like this happened,
speculations, and it started off
like.
Let me say this, bro. When I woke up because Monday night I drank a whole bottle of wine, passed out candy, trick or treaters, all that shit. Went to sleep, woke up. The first text I got was from Ryan saying R.I.P. Takeoff, and I was like, wait, what? Yeah. So I'm going. This 8:13. This I got this shit timestamped. So I went on Twitter, obviously. And I'm doing my, due diligence, trying to figure out. And at first they said this shit. And look, again, this is all speculation, but I have to be honest. When they said it was over a dice game and Quavo, they were saying whoever Quavo was playing dice with, shooting dice with, like, was breaking his pocket. So he got upset and it escalated. When that being the first story to come out, automatically I'm like, damn, Quavo, like, why not just walk away? Why not? This, like, I'm upset.
Yeah. Then
come to find out that was a false narrative. So now think about all the people that when that first story was running off that flooded this man's mentions or text him like, bro, over a dice game? Are you like, this is nephew? You know what I'm saying? This not like it was just a nigga
that's family
started rapping with off the street and they came up together, even though that would hurt. Ain't nothing gonna hurt like a nigga. I seen your mom star, bro. Your mom's my sister. Like, I know what it took for us to get here. Like, I remember Granny passing. I remember this. I remember that. I remember Thanksgiving. Like, that's different, bro. So it hit me a little different because I'm thinking about Zach and all that shit, like how he used to be. Thank God he's not that way anymore. But still, and then come to find out it's not over a dice game, bro. Like, y'all just let that narrative run. Like, that's crazy because this man literally saw his nephew. Fuck him being a rapper. Like, this is his family.
That's his family.
You know what I'm saying?
And like, that man's 50 grand. They've been in the shit,
bro.
Together.
Like, crazy. 10 years, easy. Like, when they thought they was finna come and go, like off that Versace.
Yeah,
they proved to the world like we here to stay. You know what I'm saying? So
it doesn't different than being we've been broke together and we've been rich together.
Yeah, that, bro.
Like so like
crazy. So that narrative is it made me.
I didn't believe anything coming out because I'm like, y'all don't know shit.
Right. But your first mind, you want to try to understand something that makes no sense. Like, you're trying to make sense of something that makes no sense. Like, Takeoff being,
it's murder.
Yeah,
he got murdered, bro.
That makes no sense.
And then the only thing that, like, so, like, I was just like, bro, this Takeoff got murdered. And then it was on my timeline, someone had, like, the image of when Quavo realized what happened. And that shit was rough. Like, I just skimmed past it. I was like,
I didn't even see it. But I did hear in the video when he's getting into the altercation with whoever, he said, fuck it, let's go. Meaning, who I came with, we out. Because I'm not trying to escalate it. Because I'm in a place that I'm unfamiliar with and I see the danger. I have to tip my hat off to that. Because so many times niggas will be like, I ain't no bitch. I'm going to stay here and I'm whatever. You got guns, we got guns. But Quavo was the total opposite of that. Like, yo, I see where this is going.
I'm out of here.
Let's go. And whoever he was getting in an altercation with would not let him leave. So, in my personal opinion, whoever that person was is justifiable because he escalated the situation when Quavo was trying to defuse it. But I'm not here to point blame or nothing. That is my opinion. It's fucked up that we lost.
Only blame is the murderer.
Yeah.
Someone murdered somebody.
But, man, that the way that shit go down, bro, it's so sad, bro. It's so sad, bro. Like, it's and as the weeks come, we're gonna figure out more, we're gonna see more, we're gonna hear more if you choose to pay attention to that. But all I'm thinking about is, Quavo has a family, Takeoff has a family, Offset has a family. Like, leave these people alone until they figure out how to even begin to formulate or process what's going on. because this is different, you know, in my opinion, than anything we've seen before. Simply because, like, a certain group of people knew who Nipsey was, right? It wasn't like the world knew, and the world got hip to everything he was trying to do. So it hits a little bit different. Like, oh, I didn't know any of his music. Come to find out, he wanted to start this Vector 90 thing to get a STEM program in the hood for the kid. Like, yeah, you see the goal, the mission. Like, Migos have been in niggas' lives, like, since we were in our teens. So it's like...
they haven't been around that long.
Yeah. Versace came out in 20... This is what I know now. I don't know about, you know what I'm saying. When did Versace drop?
You tell me, I'll tell you how old I was. I don't think I was a teenager, Chris.
I'm like 18, 19? No?
Chris, I was listening to Jeezy in high school. There's no way.
Hold on, let me see, bro. This shit came out.
I was listening to Jeezy
2013.
Yeah, I was 23. I'm not a teenager.
How old was I then? 20?
You're 2 years younger than me. So you're 21.
Okay, I was still a teenager mentally, though.
Okay. But I was like, there's no way I was a teenager.
Okay, well, young adulthood.
I mean, it's been a decade.
It's been a decade,
Yeah.
is what I'm ultimately saying here. I might not have been that young. But, yeah, we seen them progress through this thing. And then for the Bad and Bougie was like the epitome of the Migos.
When they dropped Culture, we were like, they're for real.
It was different.
They're here to stay. Because they honestly, like, they were making bread, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But as far as, like, the general rap public go, they weren't taking them seriously like that.
But get this, too, though.
Yeah.
We have Black Beatles
Yeah.
and Bad and Bougie competing for the number 1 and number 2 spot on the Billboard Hot 100.
Yeah.
This was the year that rap finally surpassed all other genres in music, became the number 1 genre. So their effect on the music that we enjoy, the reason why we see more, not saying see more, but we'll see Griselda on Jimmy Kimmel, is due to the fact that the Migos made rap accessible in that way. Like, these are guys from the street. They made it all the way up. They got a number 1 hit on Bill. Nigga, your grandma heard Bad and Bougie. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some other shit, and we definitely, you know, need to tip their hats off to them. And I just feel like this is a loss that who knows how these people are gonna move forward is all I'm gonna say. That he was the glue to that group. I mean, I know they were going through their 1-2 or whatever, but that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's family, dog.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah, it's just hard because people just can't exist anymore. Like, it's just, and every resolution has to end with someone getting shot.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
There's people, like, if you want to squab it out, fine. Like,
take your ass whooping,
but squab it out. Who wins, and then go home, bro.
Yeah.
Be like a boxer. Boxers get their ass whooped for a living. They go home.
They get
With brain damage, but they go home. But, like, people just go so quick to just, like, I'm going to shoot somebody. That shit's not tough to me, like, because anybody can shoot somebody.
In fact, that's
like anybody could do. It's to me that, I mean, that you don't want to fight. You're just like, I'm gonna still shoot you and get.
It's definitely easier to pull a trigger, but
and it's just
the consequences that come behind it.
He was 28 years old, bro.
Are
like,
life altering.
28 years old.
Excuse me, life altering, bro, for everyone involved. Everybody, the people that were there, just witnessing it, people involved, the families. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot.
I mean, once again, goes to show you, tomorrow is not promised. Like,
no.
And that shit came fast.
And
like,
it was so
unexpected.
Yeah, unsuspected.
Like, so,
bro.
like,
unexpected.
You know, so
because it's Halloween, you know, we're thinking festivities, girls in like very promiscuous outfits. We're passing out candy, like we're at a party in Houston. allegedly supposed to be protected by the people who quote unquote run Houston.
Don't even get me started.
I'm not, but you know, I'm just saying, like, all these fairy tales and myths people are living by, like, this is the real world, bro.
Yeah.
This is not First 48. This is not an episode of Law and Order. Like, this is real, and real shit happens, bro.
Yes.
Like, this ain't nothing
Daily.
to play with.
Yeah.
Like, head has to be on a swivel. Like, I always think, like, there was a tweet today that I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That shit rubbed me the wrong way, and I hope this can, like, transition us up out of this because, you know, there was a tweet that said, as of, like, it was a girl who said, girls who, or women who listen to their boyfriends when they tell them not to go out scare me because why are you listening to a man? That was a tweet. And it got some traction, but it just made me go back to thinking about what me and Ryan talked about. Like, you know, and this isn't any, you know, this has nothing to do with Ryan's current situation, obviously. No. It's just an observation. Like, I really, and then there was another tweet, which will add to this. A guy took a woman out on a date. Okay. And she didn't invite, but she told her homeboys to come just to
make sure he wasn't on no fuck shit. Okay.
But the homie said, like, yo, she didn't care about their lives. And I get what he was trying to say, even if, you know what I'm saying? Because if something were to go, they don't know what he working with, just like he don't know what they working with. So, first things first, because I'm kind of getting off track. Ultimately, I think that location is everything. Like, I would assume if I'm going to get in any shenanigans, it wouldn't be in Arlington. You know what I'm saying? Because of the places that I go. Like, I'm going to Chili's and on the border and shit. Like, I'm not going anywhere, you know, where anything like that should take place. Right. Obviously, always aware of who's in the building. I'm looking. But, like, if I was in Dallas, my head's on the swivel. Anything's possible in Dallas. As, I don't know what Dallasonians, I don't know what they're called. The people that live in Dallas, if they have, like, a little cute nickname or whatever. But, like, you know, I've been in a situation in Dallas. You and Shelby had just left. Like, that could have went really bad for that guy. Yeah. Or it could have went really bad for us. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I just think that, like, when men, especially depending on the age, like, we realize this shit's real. So, like, no, I don't think we should go to this place because X, Y, and Z is happening, and it brings out all these type of different energies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know, bro. Like, I told Khalil last night, like, I'm not going anywhere if it's not, like, none of my friends inviting me there. Like, if Dalton says, yo, we're finna go eat dinner at this spot, yeah. But if it's like, yo, we gonna be at this club and we doing, nah. You can say I'm scared or whatever, but I like to preserve my life because I have dreams, goals, and aspirations. I want to see some shit met. I want to make my mother proud. You know, prouder, you know, if I did that already. And I can't, I'm not willing to have one fun night jeopardize everything. Nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to me. And, you know, I don't know, bro. That shit is scary, bro. It's scary just thinking you could be somewhere and anything happen. Like, I should not have to have that fear, but I do. It is not a fear. Like, I don't go to sleep scared, but it's like, it's something I'm paying attention to, most definitely. It concerned me a little bit, but I took that thing too, so you will get clapped.
It's just crazy because it has to be on your mind. That's the problem. It has to be on your mind.
It has to be.
When it shouldn't have to be on your mind. Yeah. Like, if I want, let's go to this bar sounds dope, let's go there. And then, like, we could be there, and then some other two dudes could start fighting.
Yeah, and mayhem. Yeah, you know,
and it has nothing to do with this.
When we went to Corn's birthday party at the hotel,
I mean, we didn't get hurt on that one.
Yeah, we didn't. No, we did not. But still,
that motherfucker got hurt.
It was a lot happening in there. It was so easy, really fast, and it was so easy for anything to happen, bro. Luckily, you know, niggas knew. All right, we gotta move around for a second. Definitely stay to make sure that Corn and mother and everything.
Yeah, because her
was
mom
all
got hit with a chair.
Her mom definitely got hit. You know what I'm saying?
With a chair, a
And-
flying chair.
And that's just not funny, and that's not cool, and none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I got to talk to Corn now that we brought this conversation up, because I want to know if that made her think about who you inviting to what. Did it moving forward?
You have to, though. And, yeah, and as far as, like, what you said, like, because, like, the women that listen to their man scare me. I get both sides, because it really depends on the guy.
Right.
Because, like, what is he telling you not to go out for? Like, is it because of what you're wearing?
Yeah, or
then that's separate matter.
who you're going out with. Like, that girl, I get that, but that's probably, like, way down the line. Me, I'm like, yo, I know the places you go, and I know what type of people be there.
Yeah.
So let's say, like, I'm not even, like, I'm thinking about a guy grabbing you. I'm thinking about a guy doing this. Like, I'm not going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you going to these spots unsuspectedly, you just thinking, oh, we finna have fun. Y'all head not on the swivel like mine would be. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it happens far too often. Like, women get groped, or a guy is upset and tries to fuck them up and
man.
all that shit. Like, and I ain't trying to say nothing to scare anybody. Like, do what you feel comfortable with doing. But ultimately, it's a conversation that's gonna happen. I'm not gonna say I didn't try. I don't think I've ever told anybody don't go nowhere, though, as far as women I'm dealing with. Like, 9 times out of 10, I'm going anyway. So if anything's gonna happen, I'm definitely gonna be there. But ultimately, man, rest in peace to Takeoff, man. And I hope
shit's crazy.
I hope the murder gets solved quick. Whoever it was, lock their ass up. They that's manslaughter.
I'd be
bro.
highly surprised if it takes a while, because there's a bunch of people there.
Yeah, it's too many from shit. It's new videos dropping, like, at different angles, all this shit. But yeah, man, rest in peace. Let me let me get us up out of here right quick. Let me transition, bro.
What, you had to play something?
Yeah, just to lighten the mood.
You got a clip or something?
Sure. Yeah, I got it. Let me get us up out of here. That works. I couldn't find anything fast enough. That works.
Like, that's your transition music you want?
Yeah. Sticking to Twitter, we were having a conversation on the way here about a barista
Starbucks
that works at Starbucks, and I had some strong feelings about working 8-hour shifts.
Yeah.
And how hard it was. And then it caused some dialogue, stir up, you know what I'm saying? One person that I know for sure who works her ass off quote tweeted it, and I liked it because I agree, because I work my ass off too. She was like, this new generation is so soft. Like, these kids are soft because we had to do this shit. Which brings me to Dalton's, like, why would we want to let things continue to be harder because we went through it? You know what I'm saying? And I fall on that side of the line too. It should be easier, but at the same time, we shouldn't have to kill ourselves to provide for our families, no. But there's nothing wrong with working hard.
Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. So, like working 8 hours a day is not easy. Like,
It's not.
Like, so, especially for, like, if you're in retail in the food industry, you know this. Like, waiters, they're on their feet all day, running around.
Yeah.
And generally they work longer than 8 hours. But like, so imagine this person working at Starbucks on their feet all day, making coffee, walking around, like, definitely on their feet, walking around, dealing with Jennifer's and Tiffany's, getting back because their latte's not made correctly.
Yeah.
And then, like, you got to do that 40 plus hours a week.
Yeah.
It will wear you down. Like, it definitely will. And then, because here's the thing, like, regardless of what anybody thinks, like, or like what they say, like, no one should dream of labor. Like, no one should want to work. Like, that is not something I strive for. Like, the goal is to stop working, right? That is the goal. Like, I want to stop work so I can spend more time with my wife and my son. That would be the goal. Like, if, like, now when you work, like, when you are working, of course, work hard. Or if you're, like, doing something toward something you're trying to do, then work hard at that. Like, use your energy for the stuff you're passionate about.
Yeah.
But I don't dream or want to do labor for other people. Like, you shouldn't want to do that. Like, people could be like, I worked at this for 40 years. Like, that's great for you, bro. But I don't, like, as a father, like, I don't want my son to do some of the shit that I've done. Like, I don't want him to have to work 40 hours a week to not make ends meet, because I know that person's probably not making enough money.
Bro, it's crazy out here.
So that's what I'm saying. And then, like, I don't get why anybody, and then, like, making fun of this person, like, who's obviously mentally exasperated and tired. Like, yes, maybe the newer generation is softer, but like, I don't think, like, what is tough though? Like, because you don't know what these people are talking to. Like, the retail and food game is way different. Like, you get disrespected constantly.
Oh no, look, I have a coworker, who was working the register, and she came to the back to help me one day, and she was just asking me questions like, how is it back here? Da, 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 da. And I was like, yo, it's cool. I only have issues with certain type of people who come, you know what I'm saying? But you don't get those as often. Usually people with smiles on their face, they get out the car, they help you unload, they tell you why they're dropping stuff off, what's in the bag, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But again, she worked at the front end at the register. She transitioned from all you doing is, hi, ma'am, thank you for shopping at Goodwill, taking money, da-da-da-da. When she comes to the back to do manual labor, plus deal with people, take donations, because the people that she was, having to check out or whatever were fucking bitches, like assholes to her.
Yeah.
You know, like, my biggest thing about working in retail is like, bro, please keep in mind, we didn't ask you to come here. This was a choice. So the attitude, the posturing, like, you don't have to do that, bro. Like, I'm here to help you. You here to help the community, allegedly. So let's be pals about it.
It's
you
fucking
know?
Goodwill, bro.
It's Goodwill. Like, bro, you know what you came here to do.
But that's what I'm saying. I know, and Starbucks is always busy, so I know they're getting shit.
Yeah.
I know they are.
Look, and I had to tell my supervisor the other day, and, you know, Diane, if you listening, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? But she caught me sitting down in the warehouse. Like, I pulled a chair out, and she was like, hey, you know, you can't really sit down back here. And I was like, oh, okay. You know, I didn't make a fuss of it. I was just thinking to myself, like, well, damn, you know, I don't want to give away our system or whatever, but all I'm doing right now is collecting donations. Like, I'm not doing anything else. I haven't had a donation in an hour and a half, but I'm still out here where I could be sitting in the break room, but at least I'm here and alert to see if somebody pull up so they don't just drop shit off outside. So in my mind, I'm like, what's the problem with me sitting here if this is all that I'm doing is waiting for people to collect donations? You want me to, I'm already manual. I'm talking, you know, one of the easiest jobs I've had, but the manual labor is still manual labor.
Someone donated a bookshelf, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Sit like that.
Couches.
Mattresses.
Like, oh, we don't take beds and shit like that. Don't bring no beds up there. But bro, I'm talking about
furniture though, right?
634. Goddamn, it was the day before, so it had to have been like a Wednesday. 6:34, 6:45, somewhere in there. This couple comes up there, it drops off a fucking sectional 15, 20 minutes before we close. And I close, so I'm the only one there to, you know, collect it. And I'm like, damn, bro, like, I really wish you didn't, because I didn't already shut down everything. I got everything neat. Where am I finna put this section of the last 15 minutes we're open, you know? And, you know, my manager was like, hey, guys, you know, like, if y'all are going to drop something like this off, we prefer y'all do it earlier in the day. The guy laughed, like, bitch, I just got off work too. Like, I came up here as quick as I could. but which I understood. But you know, and he helped me unload it, carry it inside, all that shit. Like he wasn't a dick about it. But I'm still like, bro, why? Like, I would not have. And they like people know when we close. Like they tell us, like, oh, you guys close at 7 today, right? Like, yep. Like they know. So it's like, why would you bring this up here in the last 5 minutes? No,
they don't care.
But exactly, that's ultimately what I'm getting at. Like, sure enough, he helped and all that shit, but the same time it took you to load the couch. If you just coming off work, I know you ain't had the couch on the back of your truck from the time you left home from work to back home. You didn't do that. So in my mind, I was like, bro, all right, well, I'll drop it off before I head to work in the morning, whatever the case may be. You know, but people, but what you said was like, I don't want my kid to do what I did, manual labor. Nobody wants to do that, whoop-de-whoop. But in my mind, somebody has to do it. Like, because we have needs as humans, like, that have to be met. Like, somebody got to drive those 18-wheelers to make sure we get fresh fruit. You know what I'm saying?
Someone's got to do it.
Somebody got to do it. And it's just...
And there'll always be people willing to do those things.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But I
just want people to have humanity
But that's
about
my thing. There are people that want to do those things.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't dream of labor. Like, I don't think...
Oh, no.
Like, and then you even saying, like, the sitting down thing. Because, like, what it is not even the sitting down.
Yeah. I'm on the clock sitting down.
No, it's not even that.
Oh, what is
It's further than that. All it is image. Because people think sitting down means you're lazy. That is literally why I can literally tell you how many jobs I've worked and things like that where, like, that was a thing. Because they're always like, because if corporate walks in and they see you sitting down, because to them that means you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Which is mind-boggling. Taking a rest doesn't mean I'm not. Because then you could... Here's my rebuttal, corporate sir.
Yeah.
You work at a desk.
Yeah. You sit down all day.
All day.
Yeah.
With AC in the office.
You ain't got to worry about mosquitoes.
Typing up emails.
And humidity or it being hot or cold. Outside, you ain't got to worry about half the shit I have to worry about.
That's why I'm like, when you walk in, if I go to a lawyer's office and I go meet my lawyer, what are we going to do? We're going to sit down at a desk and talk.
Yeah.
I'm not like, hey, you kind of lazy, man. You just sitting at a desk.
You ain't on your job.
You're not standing up. You should stand up when I walk in.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
It is insane to think about.
So
and it's all this optics. They don't care. They don't care about you sitting down.
Because, I know they don't care. These companies don't enforce you to take a break. Like, it's mandatory that you take legally, but they're not going to come. Chris, did you take a break? You've been working really hard. They ain't finna do that.
Nope.
They're not. Especially if they have a schedule for you to take if you came in at 12, you take your break at 2. They don't enforce it. I didn't even take a break the other day. Oops. You know what I'm saying? I'm really I didn't eat the other day. Oops. But I'm really, I know what was required of me, and I know taking 15, 30 minutes out of this is going to set me behind. Because I'm an organized nigga at work. They call me to get shit done.
Okay.
Okay? This is a fact.
That's what they call you?
This is a fact. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
This is a fact. This might be my worst physical with an F year I've ever had at a job. But I know it's finna get me somewhere that I'm trying to go. So I'm like, yeah, let me do this. I'll do what I got to do to be able to make, I don't know, what's a good amount of money to make a year? Like, I don't know this shit. Like, tell me, say it. Like 80,000?
It depends on your lifestyle, bro, honestly.
Okay, a nigga like me. I like nice shit. So how much do you think? 100,000.
But I know what your requirements are in daily life. You could make it by $60K, no problem.
All right, look, I wonder if I don't make that now. Probably
no, not even close.
Okay, so yeah, I want to get to where I make 60K, 65 just to be a little comfortable. You know what I'm saying? A year, I know what I got to do to get there, and I'm trying to get there. But just know, niggas gotta kill to get there though. Like they're killing themselves a little bit every day, bro. Hitting that alarm clock, snooze button. You only slept 6 hours. You got to hit it again the next day. Like, it's hard, but. Just know I saw this amazing thing. You're not doing it for the Dalton today. You're doing it for the Dalton tomorrow. So you want to make that shit easier for that nigga.
Yeah, right.
So do the work today
Right.
to make it easier tomorrow.
Right.
Because you know why, Dalton?
Why, Chris?
The truth is far more sinister. It's more sinister, man.
Do they get the milk out the
Right. How they get the milk out the almond? That's a really great question. I know they churn it and all that
know how to
shit.
make
Like,
almond milk.
I'm sure you do. But I know what you don't know.
What?
Let me tell y'all something, Step Brothers audience. Oh, this shit just it made me want to take so many black points away. Look, I watched Dalton's Son on Thursdays and make it easier for everybody involved because I'm off on Thursdays. Make everything easier. When Dalton get off work, he come to the house, kiss the wife, kiss the son. Like, all right, Chris, let's roll. And I was like, bet.
Don't forget I make dinner.
Okay, you made dinner today. I ain't get a plate either, y'all. I just want y'all to know. I was there. I ain't get a plate.
It's 2 servings.
2, sir. Y'all cut them down in half or something. Both y'all, you know
Hell
what I'm saying?
no.
But look, so I got to get ready at Dawn's house. I use a wash and dryer sometimes, y'all. And I was like, yo, I ain't got my lotion. I can't come up here looking ashy. You know what I'm saying? Nick got these tattoos. Shout out to Trey. I'm going to see you next week, boy. And I'm like, yo, Dalton, y'all got some lotion? He said, "Oh yeah, of course." It was I had to speculate because Dalton White, a lot of white people don't use lotion, but he got lotion. He brought me out a bottle, nigga. This nigga brought me out some Jergens, bro. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" He was like, "Bro, you want some lotion? This is lotion." I said, "Nah, y'all ain't got no cocoa butter."
And I said, "Yeah, I got cocoa butter."
He said, "Shelby in the back changed the rating." She's like, "Yeah, we got cocoa butter." I don't know why Dalton playing. Like, we ain't got no lotion. So Dalton was like, "Look. It doesn't say lotion on the bottle. It says..."
No, I did. So I said cocoa butter is cocoa butter, and you asked for lotion.
I said, "Nigga, this is lotion."
Okay.
It's lotion. So I was like, well, I'm going to look it up. And what did it say? A formula or something, right?
It said like, it was like really scientific. It was like an aqueous solution that...
The shit's lotion, okay? And that made me want to revoke a couple of Dalton's black point. He didn't know cocoa butter was lotion. Like, that's lotion in the black community. That's what we call lotion. You know what I'm saying?
Also,
I wouldn't even been mad if you bought me a jug of Vaseline. I could see why you was like, that's lotion.
no, that would be a ratings wrong.
I'm just saying, like, if you would have brought me some Vaseline, I'd be like, all right, I get jiggy with this. But this nigga brought me Jergens.
But I brought you lotion.
You brought me lotion.
And I got you cocoa butter. However, how her cabinet was set up was the Jergens was the first bottle I saw anyway. But
So that's her Jergens?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was yours.
No.
That's really why I'm firing you up, because that's a white man's lotion.
No, I use it. I have to use it because I have psoriasis.
Oh, so you got to use cocoa butter.
No, that's for like scars and shit for me. But I use it. It's like I had to get it at my doctor's office. It's called Sorbaline.
All right, we ain't gonna get too deep in Dalton's pharmaceutical endeavors.
It's like mega rich like lotion though. It's like thick.
It work?
Oh hell yeah.
Oh yeah. So you don't ever be dry.
No, you should try it next time.
Shit, nigga, I will. You ain't gotta tell me twice.
She puts it on her like whenever she gets allergy, she puts it on there.
Okay, all right.
You have to get it at the doctor's office though. Yeah, it's like
You know that while we're talking about medicine and shit, do you know how much insulin costs?
it's a lot.
It's a lot. It's an Xbox S series. That's how much it costs. How much does the Xbox cost? S.
I don't know.
I know you
because Shelby had to get insulin while she was pregnant because of all the pregnancy diabetes she got.
Okay, the going rate for an Xbox S that was used.
Like $199 or something?
$299.99.
Oh, shit.
That's for a 512 gigabyte. I don't know. They got one at GameStop for $189.
Yeah, I know it's expensive.
But let's go. Let's say $299.99 because that's Best Buy.
$300.
That's how much a bottle of insulin costs. And do you know how big a bottle of insulin is?
It's like it's a pin. Yeah.
The bottle's like.
Oh yeah, inside there. Yeah.
I'm not going to disclose anybody's names or anything, but I do have a coworker who uses insulin. All right, we were sitting in a break room. Nice girl. I really fuck with her. She's kind of teaching me how to work the registers the other day. I fuck with her hard. We were in the break room and she had to use her insulin. Mm-hmm. She dropped the bottle, bro. Shattered all over the break room.
No.
First of all, I never smelled insulin. That shit is potent. Potent. Like, it will make you nauseous smelling it. Especially if he's getting, like, the bottle breaks in a break. Like, bro.
Really? Okay.
I was nauseous, bro. I was like, yo, I got to get the fuck up out of here. She apologized, and she even said, like, yo, this shit makes me nauseous. I was like, good. It's just me not tripping, you know? So she called her mom. Her mom brought her another bottle. It was like, no problem, but she was like, yeah, this is really expensive. Like, we were talking about it. She compared it to something else. I don't remember the price. But I was like, you basically just broke whatever, you know, like, because that's how much that shit costs. Yeah. And this is something diabetic people need to live.
Yeah.
And she work at Goodwill. And full disclosure, I make more money than her. And it's not by much. It's not. It's only like $1 more. But if you had to spend $300 of your dollars to get something to actually help, bro, this system's fucked, bro. It's fucked. Like,
no, pharmaceuticals are crazy.
It's so insane, bro. Like, this shit's a scam, bro. And then what were we were talking about trying to make ends meet because of the whole barista Starbucks thing on the way here, and realizing, like, yo, getting paid every 2 weeks and realizing how long you have to make this money stretch when anything can happen in these 2 weeks. Anything. Especially if you have rent or mortgage or children or a car.
I have all those things, Chris.
Yeah, you do, my bad. You do, bro. And luckily, you know, you're in a 2-income household, so, you know, balance. But what about those people that don't? Like, one thing I wholeheartedly believe should be abolished is bi-weekly pay. There's just no way, bro. I'm barely scraping through all bi-weekly pay, and I don't pay for anything, like, bills-wise. I only buy the shit that I want to buy, like clothes or, right now, tattoos, and shit like that, like, which ain't cheap, but this is what I'm working for at this current juncture, and a couple of other endeavors I'm got my toes in, you know. But I'm just saying, 2 weeks, okay, so let's say I get paid $1,000 every 2 weeks. Now, it's easy for my mother, who makes buku money, to say, Chris, you need to start saving money. I was like, Ma, you make a lot of fucking money. It's easy for you to say that I need to start saving when you won't even spend your whole paycheck in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month. You will not spend this in a month if you were me. Like, if I made what you made, I would not spend this in a month. Maybe. I could try. It'll be easy for me.
Yeah, it'll be easy for you.
But if I was financially responsible, it would be hard for me to spend that money. Because I don't mind eating cup noodles and shit like that. I'll buy a whole pack from Walmart right now. Chicken, beef, spicy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard, bro. It's hard. And then on the flip side, now, I believe my mother gets paid bi-weekly, right? She's a nurse. I'm sure it's bi-weekly. On the flip side, my pops get paid weekly. So he can spend $300 on a Friday when he get paid, have $200 to last him until, I don't know, next Friday they get another $500 or however much money he made, $800, $1,000, whatever. And I'm like, yo, I'd much rather have that. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Than have to, okay, I can't spend at this. I got to wait. I got to do this. No, bro, that's ridiculous.
I have gotten paid all 3 ways. I have gotten paid weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly.
Monthly?
Monthly's crazy, yeah. Yep.
Oh, hell no. That's bro.
Generally, when you're in a commission type job, they get all your commissions for the month, and they give you your commission check on the month.
So you basically you're living off last month.
Yeah, living on a prayer. Then you'll be like, oh shit, $5,000.
Yeah,
that's
but
for the whole month. Yeah,
that's fucking insane, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
ain't no way.
Yeah, and then my wife was mad because when she was a regular employee at her job, it was weekly. But when she became a manager, now it's bi-weekly, and she was like really pissed. So me and her get paid on the same day now. So now I can't lie about if I don't. She knows I get paid. She's
like, yeah, like,
I know you got it.
Yeah, I'm on Mr. Wontons, nigga.
She's like, you go pick up diapers? I'm like, yeah, I'll go pick up diapers.
Yeah, we gotta fix that shit, boy. There's something else that I wanted to. Oh yeah, look, our podcast episode from 2 weeks ago. I just randomly checked one morning while I was laying down, and somehow, some way, which I think I know how. Maybe we need to play a little more Lil Yachty on our podcast.
No, because we don't get.
We don't get paid. I know, but to the episode Dalton so cleverly named "A Midget in a Bathrobe" was at like 545 views. Mm-hmm. Out of all the podcasts with videos that we haven't like bulged 200 over a certain amount of time. So for that one I had to rub my eyes. I refreshed. I did all this shit, and I called Dalton. He was still asleep because it's like 9 a.m. I was like, bro, we got 542 views on this video, bro. He was like, what? Yeah. And I was like, nigga, go back to sleep. And then I went back to make sure it wasn't a fluke, and it was not a fluke.
No, it was on there.
So I think it's because we played Lil Yachty's song Poland. I was going to say Portland. But I believe it's because we played Poland. We got our views up. And I was like, wow, that's very interesting how that works, because I don't think we did anything spectacular that episode to make people tune in. I mean, we only got 4 likes on the video, and I was one of them. So
yeah, YouTube's not our thing, really.
Yeah, it's not. And it's because I watch podcast video. Like, I watch Math Hoffa's, and I watch Rory and Ma, and I'll catch a Joe Budden clip. I won't sit and watch the whole podcast because I cannot. I like Ish, but Ice is, I don't like it. I don't like it. I think I have a problem with bald black men in general.
Is that your prejudice?
I think so.
Okay.
Like, who's bald? Like,
Michael Jordan.
He's cool. I like Mike.
Okay.
But he owns his, no pun intended, bullshit, though. He owns it. Like, people say he ain't shit. Might not be. But I know one thing. When Kobe passed, he was there. And he spoke. And he still got that one hoop earring. And he kept it real. Like, that was my brother. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I appreciate
that was his man's.
Yeah,
sure.
like, I appreciate that. Like, more Chestnut cool too, I guess. Tay Diggs is like an internet darling for some reason on Twitter.
He?
People love Tay Diggs. What the fuck is that smell? Like, like the Divorce. Like, we're celebrating Divorce. What movie was that? Brown Sugar. Phenomenal movie. I love it. I like Brown. You like Brown Sugar?
I love Brown Sugar.
Okay, just making sure I got. You got to earn some of your black points back.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways,
you need to test Shelby on this shit. She hasn't seen a lot of shit. Dog, we were at Nana's house the other day. For lunch, and he put on Pineapple Express, and she was like, "I've never seen this movie."
Wow.
And we all were like, "What?"
Culturally, that's just. I get the black. I don't get either. If I get Brown Sugar, I can't say I get why she has to say Pineapple Express.
No. You should ask her. Ask her if she's seen quintessential, like, just movie.
No, Diamond's the same way, actually. There's a lot of black movies that Diamond hasn't seen. We talked about that, like, she was like, give me some movies. I was like, you haven't seen Boys in the Hood? Or what's the other one? Menace to Society?
Yeah.
Yo, but out of those two, I will say Menace to Society gives me more of an eerie feeling than.
Oh, it's definitely made more eerie.
Yeah, than Boys in the Hood. Like, that shit give me way more of an eerie.
Yeah, because the difference is in Boys in the Hood, a lot of stuff happens to those people.
Yeah.
In Menace Society, they're doing the shit.
Yeah.
So and in the way that, especially
that opening scene,
Lorenz Tate is just a loose cannon.
Menace.
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson killing old boy at the tape. Like, that was. Speaking of like hood movies or whatever, that Tupac movie has to be considered a hood movie now. Like, it wasn't. Like an NWA, I don't consider that a hood movie.
Like Straight Outta Compton?
Yeah, Straight Outta Compton.
Okay.
They did that like a Hollywood production.
Yeah. Now, what are you talking about?
Yeah, the Tupac movie that came out.
The one where Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, boys. Oh my, bro! I just watched that movie in Mississippi. I don't know why I didn't speak about this prior. I like how you did that laugh to get out of your chair because you dropped something, but it made it look like you was laughing that hard.
I was trying to get out anyway. Where did this shit go?
What are you looking for?
The bottle cap fell. I didn't want to leave it in here.
Oh my God! See how this is a white man for real.
Hey, look, bro.
I know you leave stuff how you found it. We'll find it. Don't worry.
But anyway,
yeah, bro, they voiced over Snoop.
No, so it's not Snoop as the actor.
No.
But he does his own voiceover.
That's crazy.
And I am like,
Why? Why, bro? Because it's not the first time he was portrayed. Maybe that's why.
That movie's fucking terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
It's very bad.
It wasn't that good. The dude, though, I see why they picked him and all that. Like,
look, the lookalikes or whatever. But I'm saying the movie sucks. It's not like,
bad movie.
why can't they get Tupac right? I don't understand.
That's like he's like Superman, bro. You can't get them. Those are two very prominent figures that we can't just get right.
I think they've got Superman right, but
oh, Henry.
I like Henry.
Oh, speaking of which, let's talk about Black Adam. You need to go see it.
Fucking hell!
I like how we rolled into that.
We want to roll it.
Oh. Let's roll into it. Then we got to talk about Kanye. And we probably call it that because I'm getting a little tipsy out these Michelobes.
Oh man, pure gold.
Black Adam.
Oh god, do I have to talk about this shit? Okay, it sucks, people. I don't want to. It's not good. I don't. If you liked it, great. Like it's fine, but I don't.
Best thing about the film, worst thing about the film. Just give us that.
Okay, but first of all, I want to say I don't walk into movies wanting to hate them.
Oh, of course.
But remember, I said I had a feeling.
Yeah.
Because it is The Rock.
Yeah.
So.
By the way, we're wearing all black to the Black Panther.
Sure. Okay.
Premiere. All right.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna break these pants back out.
Yeah, it's me, him, and Shelby are going.
Next Thursday, so we won't be having a podcast the following Monday because unless we decide to do it another day.
We're gonna have to do another day.
Oh, you don't want to just skip next week at all?
No, we have to talk about Black Panther and God of War.
Oh yeah,
we get back to back.
Hold on,
things.
let me. Can I check my schedule right quick?
Yeah, check your Palm Pilot.
Yeah, this really is a Palm Pilot because it fit a palm in my hand. This is an iPhone 8, ladies
Chris
and gentlemen.
Chris had to downgrade to an 8.
Yeah, but I mean,
this
for
boy
what it
went
is.
back into time.
I did.
That boy tried to. The boy got a first generation iPad trying to get it to work.
Oh man, we can't talk about it. We can't disclose because but yeah, we can't disclose. If anybody want to know why we can't disclose,
it don't even matter. It doesn't work.
It's first generation.
It doesn't work.
So podcast next week before we get back to Black Adam, because I already said I'm not watching Rated Thursday because of God of War. Sorry, Shelby, but I got y'all Tuesday. So Tuesday. We can do Tuesday. Oh no, we would have to do it after.
We have to see the movie.
Wait, we seen it this week?
Next Thursday.
Oh, I'm tripping. Today's fucking Thursday. All right. Hold on. I get off at 5:30 on Saturday.
Okay.
Oh no, Friday. I'm sorry. I get off 5:30 on Friday.
Okay.
And I get off 6:30 on Saturday.
Okay. I'll ask Shelby what days she would rather have.
Yeah, I should just send her my schedule. I send it to Nikki like she cares. Like.
Yeah, like, Shelby will care.
Shelby will care. Like, I see you get off at
Yeah. Okay.
Black Adam.
All right. Okay.
We getting 2 black films back to back though, Don. Is Brock black? He black. He's half black.
Technically, I think
he don't act like
he's Hawaiian and yeah.
Look, we need to see more of some nigga. Like we need to see more nigga. Like
well, this ain't the movie.
You Black Adam Egyptian, right?
It doesn't ever say really where it's at. But
what's the place called?
It's Kondak, I guess.
Yeah,
Middle East.
Yeah, that's some nigga shit. Kondak. Hell yeah.
Okay, so you said the best thing and the worst thing?
Yeah, give it to me.
Okay. The best thing is like I guess his like them showcasing his strength, I guess. Like he legit is strong. Like
yeah.
And it does show that. And the worst thing, I mean,
the movie.
I don't want to. The story, I guess. It's just not a good movie. Like it is not a good movie.
While we're talking about bad stuff, Nikki brought to my attention. First of all, let me rewind a second. I'm sorry to get off subject,
sure.
But shout out to Tuesday. A frequent shout out on the podcast. He took some edibles and he listened to the podcast.
He said he was dying.
He was dying laughing. Thank you, because I couldn't remember what was so comical about that last episode. But Nikki brought it to my attention that we had our Jeezy DJ Drama segment, and I was going in on Drama, which reminded me of another bad line that he said on the album, which is. It's like secondhand embarrassment saying it. Like this will never come out of my mouth.
It is embarrassing.
He said, I feel like Sorry, I'm trying to get my drama voice. I feel like Nas and Diddy, you can hate me now, but I won't stop now. And I was like, oh my God, this is super fucking cringe, man. You suck at this now.
What makes it worse for me is because I can imagine his face in there.
Oh my God,
and
he's so serious.
And he's like,
yeah,
I smoked that shit,
I just
bro.
bite. I could, you can. But like, even how Diddy said it on the original record, he was so smooth.
Yeah.
And like, it was player. The video was like $1 million to shoot and shit. Like explosions, niggas wearing shiny suits. Like, no, we not getting this from you, Drum. What's his real name? Because I can't even call him Drama because he's not Drama. He's more like of a Mishap. It's not Drama. Like, you DJ Mishap. This ain't no guy. Nah, bro.
Maybe he meant drama for like drama school because he be acting on them records. You know what I'm saying? Just saying.
DJ Mishap. You know what I'm saying?
I would use that name.
Yeah, I mean, because something bound to happen, but it ain't Drama though. It's just a little. It's a.
What is his real name?
What is DJ Drama's real name?
You got your phone right here. What is his real name?
Hey Siri,
It's probably something like really simple.
what's DJ Drama's real name?
Steven.
Tyree Simmons. That's a pretty nigga name. Tyree.
Tyree Simmons. Okay. How's his Tyree spelled?
Tyree.
Okay, 2 E's. Okay.
Yeah, that's a nigga name. He's
Tyree
from Philadelphia,
PA.
PA, Pennsylvania.
Uh-huh.
Yep, DJ Drama. Yeah, DJ Mishap. That's what we call him from now on. But yeah, that was just so cringe, man. Anyways, Black Adam sucks.
He does. Okay, so
Excuse me.
The story is just dumb. Like it's just dumb. Like everybody's so fucking stupid in the movie. Like, and they like make Black Adam doesn't talk that much.
Mm-hmm.
He and then he tries to do the thing where it's like I think I told you it's like Drax where he's like literal, so like he doesn't get like sarcasm and
Right.
jokes, so all those things go over his head. So yeah.
Let's talk about what we're looking forward to then. Black Panther.
But hold on, I gotta get my Black Adam.
Because I feel like
Look, it sucks. Okay, the movie's silly. The story is dumb. I don't know where it fits into the grander schemes of what they're trying to do. The best part was the after credit scene when Superman pops up,
Henry Cavill.
and then it's Henry Cavill, and he's like, "We need to talk."
I saw that he's not playing The Witcher anymore.
Yeah, because he's probably ramping up to play Superman.
Yeah.
And I think they're talking about him being 007 as well. If he does both of those things, it's pretty fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I just like me and Shelby were both had kind of like the same face the whole time. We're just like, what is going on? And then like the whole like, and then the villain is just more fire demon shit. Like it's just like, can we get away from like fire and smoke villains, please? Yeah. And then, like the object is like, it's called the crown of like, the crown of something like Sabak or something like that.
Something stupid.
And then it's been missing. It's been buried for like thousands of years.
Yeah, of course it has.
And so the main chick is like, we gotta find it before the bad people find it. And the bad people are called Intergang.
Of course.
And they're like, we gotta find it before. I was like, bro, it's been gone for for thousands of years.
You're not finna
Leave it where it's at.
Yeah.
And they were like, and then one guy asked her, so what are we gonna do when we get it?
Oh, Intergang. They mentioned them in Young Justice. They're like an actual.
It's a real thing. But
Yeah.
they're like a military outfit.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, why is Black Adam fighting military people? But yeah, so she's like, we gotta keep it so no one else will get it. But if y'all grab it, then it's out in the world.
Yeah.
So, and that's exactly what happened. So like, y'all are all so fucking. And then the Justice Society are fucking useless. Why are they here? Where have they been? They're all dumb as fuck. I don't like it, and it's just a CGI. Like there's so much like CGI everywhere. It's just like, and it just keeps showing me like, does Marvel miss sometimes? Yes, but at least they have a certain type of like quality.
Yeah.
At some point, like even their work, like, I just don't know what they don't know what they're doing, and I don't know where they're going with all this.
Well,
shit.
like you said, James Gunn's about to take over.
Yeah, James Gunn took over DC, so hopefully that works out because he's really good at character stuff. So like, hopefully, and he loves Superman, so hopefully he does something. But yeah, we can talk about Black Panther for sure. We're going
Thursday.
Tickets secured.
Shout out to Dalton. We're coming back with a full review, all spoilers.
Yeah, I'm not holding.
Yeah, we're not holding anything back. I'm gonna let y'all know if I cry. I know Rihanna dropped the record. I know people are getting
she's the theme song. I think
mixed reviews about the record. They thought it was gonna be something else than what it was, but it makes sense as a tribute to Chad. Y'all keep that in mind as y'all try to tear that record apart. It's a tribute. Obviously, a woman's in the Black Panther suit. We already touched on that. So yeah, we'll get to see it.
The only thing I want to see, I wonder. I know it's Shuri in the suit on the trailer, but I wonder. The only thing I wonder is if they do like a Black Panther by committee where it's like multiple, like basically that anybody can be Black Panther.
Oh, they better not.
Like
this should stick with the bloodline.
But you know what I'm saying? Like if they try that, where they're like,
because obviously, T'Challa's son, if he has a son, I'm assuming it's a boy. He's going to grow up and he's going to take the helm. Has to.
Yeah, maybe.
Has to. Like that. If they make that many movies,
there's so much.
Shit.
They've done a good job about not giving us any information.
Really good. Shout out to Ryan Coogler, man. Really liking those braids.
And the more I see, like, because they just had a feature video come out more about Namor, and I really like that like aesthetic they have, like the Aztec, the jade gems and the like the kind of the Hispanic nature of all the, like it looks dope. And then he has the wings on his feet. Yeah. And he's gonna be the first mutant, like kind of like really fully mentioned in those movies. And I'm like, okay, this is like, and then like I know he's not, and Namor's never a bitch. So like,
oh yeah.
And I really like that scene in the trailer where Shuri and Angela Bassett are standing in the mirror. And then, like, he's just, like, getting ready to smash the window, and they're just, like, watching him do it. And I was like, yo, this shit.
They look like they really some of the things I could say about the first Black Panther movie was slow to action. Not that very much, but this shit looks like it's going to be a nice mixture.
Because it's going to be, like, full-scale war between the two.
Yeah, so it looks like we're really going to get some action, which I felt like was lacking in the first film.
And then we get introduced into Riri Williams. I've heard that she's, like, brings some like Peter Parker like levity to the movie. So because I know the movie's gonna be emotional because of the Chadwick stuff.
Yeah, it got to be.
So like they're gonna like lean into that really heavily to tribute him. I'm pretty sure it's gonna start with the funeral. Like I think that's the only way to kind of pop it.
Already ready to drop some tears, man. I definitely cried when Tony died, so I know it's coming.
Yeah, and then yeah, because it's different because it was like real life. Like, he really passed away.
Facts.
But I'm excited. It looks really. Ryan Coogler just killing it, man.
Shout out to Ryan, bro. While we're on the topic of movies, I want to shout out Serial Head because he knows how much Tropic Thunder means to me.
Okay.
And he said he sent me a YouTube link. It's like an hour plus.
Yeah.
And it's Jack Black, Robert Downey Jr., Ben Stiller doing the commentary on the film.
Oh, right.
But Robert stays in character as Osiris the whole time.
Because of the thing.
Yeah, he's like, I don't drop character. I did DVD commentary. Yeah. He was doing it the whole time.
Hilarious, yeah.
Until his like actual the British side of him showed up. Then he switched to that.
The
Australian, yeah, you're right. Crocodile. But it was beautiful. It was beautiful. You don't see anything. They show a couple clips, but it's YouTube and copyrights. But you hear them the whole time, and whatever scene they're discussing pops up. But it's not like actual clips of the film.
I think that's kind of like a lost art is DVD commentaries.
Man,
I think because I used to watch those on certain movies.
Star Wars
like
has
Rush Hour. I watched that one. Oddly enough, Shelby mentioned this to me. Harry Potter has no commentary in any movie, and I was like, "That's bizarre," because that would be very intriguing to know.
And rest in peace to fucking
Hagrid,
man. I don't know the gentleman's name, but we know him as Hagrid.
Coleman, I think.
Yeah, let's go with that. He passed maybe a week ago.
Yeah.
We didn't. And
Even past Hagrid, he was a very distinguished English actor. Was in a lot of their films out there.
Rest in peace to the God, man. He definitely brought joy.
Very kind soul.
Yeah.
Very kind soul.
But moving forward to things that we are looking forward to, midnight tonight, however you look at it, we get Her Loss by Drake and 21 Savage.
Okay.
Started rolling out the album. Looking forward to it. We will have our critique or whatever you want to call it.
We'll have that album, God of War.
Oh yeah, God of War drops on the 9th. Me and Dalton both again. I told you can't babysit Thursday because I get off 5:30 Wednesday.
I'm about to tell her I'm playing that game.
Yeah, we're playing.
Look, I have not played a game since my son's been born. Like,
that's 7 months.
My catalog is like backed up.
Oh yeah, but I'm looking forward to the album. They dropped the cover art, which features Suki. She is a internet darling, but she is also a stripper that works at Onyx. Had to do a little background. I've seen her.
You did a little background?
I did a little background.
Okay.
Her pictures that popped up on my timeline. I was like, oh, she, more than anything, she looks interesting. Like, outside of, like, her body, like, her face looks interesting.
Okay.
Which is why I think they
picked her as a picture.
Not saying she's ugly or anything.
Yeah.
Like, she's a beautiful woman. But people have been trolling because, Drake has been synonymous with bad cover art, and I was like, man, this isn't a bad cover art at all to me. Now, the back cover art, if that's real, that shit's trash because it's hard to read the actual was happening there. But you got to really squint or blow the picture up. But the cover art, no, it's really nice. And shout out to Suki, man. If I ever go to Houston, which probably won't happen, I decide to go to the strip club, she's getting all my ones.
Okay.
You know that,
you go to the front. Is Suki here today?
Yeah, if she's
I would
not,
like to see Suki.
Yeah, I'm going
somewhere else.
Yeah, until she gets here. Let her know I'm coming. Big
what
spinner.
days does she work?
Yeah, big spinner, big tipper. I'm coming. I'm saving up 3 Goodwill paychecks to go see her. 3.
All right.
Hopefully,
maybe after this album, she don't have to work there no more. Though,
maybe,
so.
yeah. But anyways, looking forward to that album.
Hell yeah.
Obviously, God of War. Like, this is big. I already told Nikki.
Been waiting.
I'm not texting you back as quickly as you might like.
I am off the grid.
Yeah, I'm beating. Don said he could beat the game in a weekend because you says how many hours? Like, if you just full
20,
story.
like 28, 25, 28.
I don't know if I could do that, but I don't want to beat it that fast. I want to, like, enjoy it. So I know you different. You a different guy when it comes to these games, though. So I know you're capable of beating it in a weekend. Me, it's probably gonna take me like 2 months. Definitely, but I'm looking forward to
2 months.
Yeah, just because I'm gonna be like, you gotta think I'm getting off work and I'm just.
I don't hear that shit.
Yeah, you're right. I am gonna try to take my time beating it though. I want to enjoy it, especially if I'm finna drop $70.
You sure took your time with Zelda. I know that.
Well, that was hard. Like, it was a lot to do in that game. You got to travel. You got to find a horse and teach it your song and all this shit. I still ain't beat Zelda 64.
Oh, my God.
That stage you beat for me,
Yeah.
like, I have not played it since you beat that stage. I came up out of I got to go back and turn to a kid and all that shit. But no, I lied.
You beat Spirit Temple already? I beat the Shadow Temple for you.
They throwing me in a Persian jail. That's where I'm at. The women.
Oh, you're the Gerudo Desert. Okay, yeah.
So I haven't beat that. I keep getting caught.
If you didn't know, I've beaten every Zelda game ever made. Like
That's a feat. Because
Like,
how many hours are those games really?
Some of them are short. Like, short because back they had limitations or whatever. But I've beaten every single one ever made. And I have Ocarina of Time completely memorized. Like, you could literally hand me the game where you're at, and I'll tell you where you're going.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I could beat the game.
I'm definitely, But anyways, that's something I got to play, beat or whatever, for my sanity before I definitely get this new one because I beat that one, but I didn't beat.
Oh, it looks like we got some time.
Yeah.
We don't know when it's coming out. So
it looks great though.
It says May, but I don't know. Who knows?
I'm trying to make sure we touched on Her Loss, Black Panther, God of War, Barista.
The next episode is probably gonna be nuts. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, because we come in full energy.
Because we'll have so much.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah.
And we're probably gonna be excited about everything that we're talking about.
Oh, we're going out for Shelby's birthday this week.
Yes, my wife's birthday is on November 5th.
We're going to celebrate.
So this
her.
episode will come out after. So happy birthday!
Happy birthday,
baby
Shelby.
Girl, I love you. The mother of my child.
Yes.
The love of my life.
Aw, yeah.
She's 29, so it'll be the last year of her 20s. So,
Hoorah!
they're going out Saturday.
Yeah.
We're doing like this thing, like you have like a game show room, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be kind of like my side against her side. So obviously we're
gonna
gonna
win.
win.
Yeah.
So I don't.
I already
know.
told Diamond like we got this in the bag. She said she was nervous. I was like, nah,
She ain't gonna be nervous.
nothing to be nervous about.
They're gonna think too much.
Yeah.
We're just gonna do.
Yeah, we're just gonna do. We're gonna let Dawn answer everything.
Well, it's like there's like 3 different games. So one's like there's like a survey battle, I think, and then there's like a skills challenge. So like yeah.
I'm definitely gonna. What your ass say? I'm gonna be practicing my. What your ass say?
Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. That'll be a good time. I talked to Ryan. Said him and Jaleesa are coming down, so
Yeah.
good to see them. Yeah, man, we're gonna have a good time. I'm looking forward to it. Get off early that Saturday.
And my brother Dylan's gender reveals that day.
Hey, shout out to Dylan, man.
And I'm the only person who knows the gender of the baby, so they've been trying to like get me to tell them. I'm like,
Spill the beans. While we're talking about gender reveals and whatnot, Dalton had made a joke before we started the podcast. He was like, "This episode of the podcast is sponsored by Trojan condoms," and I was like, "Yeah, never use them." And then I was like, "Yeah, I don't. We're not gonna talk about why I use them, don't use them. All I'm gonna say is this: I know my Trojan size, and the last time I had to buy some Trojans, I went in there with confidence." Because obviously the woman already saw I was working with, so I ain't got to really just. But prior to, very ashamed going up to that.
to buy condoms.
To that, and I went to Quick Trip too. There's no discrepancy, none. Like even
you have to ask for them.
well, you ain't got to ask for them, but
Oh, really?
yeah, they're right there, right between the candy.
I don't think they're there anymore.
They might not be, but
Yeah.
before the last time I had to go buy some condoms, I was like, this is embarrassing because I'm definitely asking for a medium. Like, I'm not trying. I ain't finna lie to you nor myself. Medium.
Look, I was never ashamed.
Yeah.
It's when I bought them like when I was like a teenager, like
Right.
because I'm like 17, 18, buying
Right.
condoms. They're like this kid fucking, but honestly, when I bought them like when I was younger, I thought it was like a badge of honor. Like, yeah, I'm fucking. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
because
yeah.
like they would look at you like, especially if like a dude was at the counter.
Yeah,
I'd be
like, yeah, you know what I'm finna go do.
I'm out here.
Just imagine a woman at Quick Trip checking you out, and
That's fine.
she's cute, and she's seeing like what you're working with. You hit the
They don't do that.
In my mind, they do.
They don't do that.
Luckily, I mean, but again, we're not here to talk about.
They just say it real loud. So you want the Durex?
You want the Durex, her pleasure size me? Can you bring out the Durex, her pleasure size medium out the back, please?
Do we have any more mediums in the back?
Oh my god, little Dick Chris. All right, man, we got this bitch. I gotta pee. We gotta go. We gotta shut this down.
You done?
I'm done. These Michelobs really got me buzzed.
Wow, you weak sauce.
2.5 carbs, 85 calories. I taste a little lime in here or something.
Yeah, it's the gold one.
They're organic.
It's only 3.8%. Get your weak ass on.
Yeah, well, we out.
Chris gotta pee.
Black Panther,
God
got a
of War.
loss, God of War. Review,
Shelby's
spoilers, Shelby's birthday. We getting bigger and badder. Oh, we just talked to the brewery. We setting up a live show. Apparently, people been asking. We getting that in the works. As a matter of fact,
Apparently, they've been asking.
yeah. Apparently, let Shelby tell it. Shelby's a momager, wife of momager,
yeah.
a wife of momager, and we getting these things together. Hopefully, everybody will come out once we get this set up. It's gonna be downtown Dallas. It should be a good time. We're gonna do it where the whites frolic, so everybody will be safe.
The
All right.
whites probably. All right.
Excuse me. We out. Piece of chicken grease fuckers. Y'all be safe. Take care of each other. We out.